The previous slides afforded you the opportunity to build background about the text This Is Not Who We Are by Naomi Shihab Nye. Nye is a poet, songwriter, and novelist. She was born to an American mother and a Palestinian father. Even though Nye is based in Texas, she has traveled the world and refers to herself as a wandering poet. In this personal essay, Nye reflects on her relationship with her Arab American identity. Today, we're going to explore narrative nonfiction with the focus being on personal essay. And you will notice that it is similar to the other forms in the literary nonfiction genre, with a little nuance to distinguish a difference. Let's begin. Literary nonfiction, autobiography, biography. This is the true story of a person's life told by that person, autobiography, or by another person, biography. It provides details that gives readers insight into a person's life. It's told from the first person point of view or from the third person point of view, and presents the person's own thoughts about his or her life experiences or information from a variety of sources. There is You see in this picture here, Richard Wright, Black Boy. This is an autobiography by Richard Wright. He wrote this particular book. And then there's a text called Richard Wright that another person wrote about the particular author, Richard Wright. The memoir, which we looked at last week, is a form of autobiographical writing in which a writer shares his or her personal experiences and observation of significant events and people. So it's not a span like an autobiography, it's a significant event. It is often informal or even intimate in tone and gives readers insight into the impact of historical events on people's lives. We have A Long Way Gone, which is a memoir, and we have Night by Elie Wiesel. The personal essay, this is our focus. The personal essay basically is a relative short writing that expresses the writer's thoughts and feelings about the subject. Okay, it is a relative short piece of writing that expresses or exposes the writer's thoughts and feelings about particular subjects. It may have the following purposes: to express feelings, to inform, to entertain, or to persuade. May be informal, may be formal with organized structure and impersonal style, or may be informal with a conversational style. So here's this chart I want you to look at when it comes to personal essay. What is the purpose of the personal essay? I want you to think about these questions. What does the text mean to the author or the writer? What did the author or writer understand now that he or she didn't then? And what is the self discovery that the author was trying to get to? The subject can be ordinary things about everyday life, the author or writer making sense of his or her world. Okay. The form is specific with sensory details. It is a narrative format. It's not necessarily in chronological order. Its reflection is written in almost exposition style, and it has an implied thesis. The thesis is not directly stated, it is implied. What are the sources that the author or writer uses? Their memory and or observation. So as you read This Is Not Who We Are, I want you to think about the purpose, the subject, the form, and the sources. Okay? How did the writer incorporate those things within the particular text that she has written? And how does she focus on particular details? Okay? What sensory language does she incorporate? And what was the larger idea she wanted you to connect to? Thank you.